Good evening. Let me just sort my mic out there. So, I thought I'd come on for an hour just to say hello and to go over what's been going on with the channel and gaming, things like that. Hi, Dave. I'm aware it's late. Yes, it's like 2. But I'm pretty much nocturnal right now. Most of my students are in the US, and so I finish work anywhere from midnight to 1 a.m. So, you know, is what it is. And I coming pretty nocturnal, but I'm trying to sort that out tonight. So I'm going to try and stay up as long as I can tonight, and then get an earlier night tomorrow. We'll see if that works out. I'm only going to be on for like an hour. But I'm thinking about... I recently started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and gonna be honest with you, it's just a mess. I've got nothing else to say about it. It's just a mess. And I was saying to a friend of mine earlier this week, if you're on the PS4 and you've played Ghost, them bringing out Assassin's Creed Valhalla is basically a slap in the face. It's just like, what is this combat that you're giving me? Like Valhalla's combat is sluggish. It is slow. It is unresponsive, and the worst thing is it commits the cardinal sin. It tries to copy Ghost, and says, "Hey, press the L1 button right before the enemy hits you to execute a really good counter, or to, like, you know, stagger them with your block." It doesn't work. It's too slow. You try and do that, but it's too slow. The game itself, the animations and the game itself is too slow. So you'll do it right. You'll press the button right before the axe hits you, and your character is so slow they'll start the animation and get hit anyway. So the game is overly long. I'm 40 hours in, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm bored. I'm just bored. And my first playthrough of Ghost was 30 hours, and I was entertained constantly in that 30 hours. I loved it. Yeah, I just don't see a world in which Assassin's Creed has a place now. It's typical Ubisoft. The gaming sphere has moved on. Like games have moved on from Assassin's Creed, that formula, and they're the last people to get the fucking memo every time. You know. And I know that's strong language saying, if you bought Ghost of Tsushima on PS4 or PS4 Pro, and then you got Valhalla is like, it is a slap in the face. It's an insult. They haven't even tried. They have not even tried. They've given a slap of paint, a British slap of paint, or Nordic slap of paint, over Odyssey, and called it a day. You know, they changed a few bits of the mechanics around in the game, the way combat works. Okay, cool. Well, they have not taken out the level gating. Okay, they've taken it out from Odyssey. They've taken it out overtly, so there's no more levels. Like, you know, you literally, the game doesn't just say to you, you can't progress until you get to this level, so screw you. Go and buy the XP pack if you wanna skip all the grind. Instead, it just bloats the game. Like, I did the first few areas, then they were 5 hours each, and I was like, oh, those are really cool. How many more of these do I have to do? 15. And they're all the same. Just go to a place, talk about a quest, have a quote-unquote emotional scene that's supposed to get you invested, which never hits the mark. Go and fight a load of guys. Go and fight another load of guys. Do a short investigation. Go and fight their last battle. Done. And I can't do that anymore. I'm 40 hours into it. I can't do it. I can't do any more Valhalla. I'm done. I'm out. And so I thought, you know, I've been saying to Mrs. for a while, because she watches these after they're finished, that I would come on and because I've been talking to her about Ghost for a long time, and she said, well, if you put it on, I'll watch it if you do it all the way through, because like every single time I start something on the channel, like God of War or something always comes up. In terms of work, and I said, yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna do that. So from now on, like, I'll be streaming every night, and I'll be doing Ghost one night and probably Dragon Age Inquisition the next night as like a palate cleanser, and then go from backward and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way through. Because I really love Ghost, and I want to give it another playthrough. I don't think one playthrough is enough. So... yeah, Dave, I mean, I thought that as well. All of the press for Valhalla was saying, hey, we've learned from last time, you know, Odyssey was too long, you know, we're gonna... it's going to be half the size, the world, it's going to be half the length of game, and we're going to like make sure it's concise. I.e., it's more like Ghost, because Ghost is 30 hours long, and you know, it's fine, it's done. But they didn't do that. They just didn't do. They categorically did not do that. It's longer, if anything, than Odyssey. Let's do New Game. I'm not going to do New Game Plus because it for some reason it skips all of the cutscenes. The cutscenes are really good. And they give you a lot of context into what the hell is going on. So, you know, yeah. Let's go with New Game. Yes. Let me just turn up the volume a little bit. Let's do that one. Yep. All right. I think that's barely visible. Yep. Yep. That's about the right one, I think. That's fine. Standard English, English subtitles, Japanese, Samurai Simulator. Kurosawa mode. I like the sound of that, but I'm not going to do it because it's you're missing half of how good the game looks by doing that. Samurai Cinema, yeah. The one thing about Samurai Cinema in this game is that the dubbing is for English, not for Japanese. I just finished a playthrough of Shogun 2 Total War, by the way, which is really, really cool.
Is invading our home. They are brutal, relentless, unstoppable. We are 80 samurai against an army, fighting to slow the invasion. Today, I die for my people. There must be thousands of them.
We will face death and defend our home. Tradition, courage, honor. They are what make us. We are the warriors of Tsushima. We are samurai! Nodadachi, go break their spirits. Hey!
Outsiders! Send your finest warrior to face me!
Nada, Jinnida.
I am Harunobu Adachi, descendant of the legendary Yoshinobu Adachi.
Samurai! Do you surrender? Cowards without honor deserve no mercy. No mercy!
Here we go.
Hold on, Adachi!
We must take their leader back!
Next.
Their leader retreated! Hunt him down!
I need you with me.
We've lost so many.
We have to keep pushing, Lord Sakai. Even if it costs us our lives.
As you command, Lord Shimura.
For 80 Samurai, they did well. I will answer that question in a moment, Dave. For 80 Samurai, they sure did well. Hey, Oblivion. It's on its way, man. Almost finished with it. I've got one more proofreading to do, and I've got one more that'll go through the rules to go through. And then, apart from that, we're nearly done.
Everyone, with me!
Just as an aside, with the Driftwood stuff, I normally do these things in phases. So if I'm really feeling fantasy, I'll write fantasy. I'm saving finishing Driftwood. It's going to take me like a week to do, but I'm saving it until like maybe later on this week when I'm playing some Fallout and stuff like that, because it really gets me in the mood for it. But it's nearly done. I've just got to play test it now. The last bit of play testing, the first bit of it went really badly, so it wasn't very balanced at all. So I'm trying to get it sorted out. It should be done pretty soon.
Cut them down!
See, this bit would have been so cool if you had all of your abilities still. You know, as a New Game Plus. I don't know why they cut it out from New Game Plus. Come back here, you motherfucker. I can't remember if we just fight until we can't anymore. Ow. Cannot end this guy's suffering? Oh.
We're all that's left.
There is only one path for us. Find the Mongol leader and end it here.
I'll fight beside you to the end.
I know. There. The Mongol leader.
I'm ready, Uncle.
We end this together.
Khotan, cousin of Kublai, grandson of Genghis. Brother, you are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes? But while you were sharpening your sword, do you know how I prepared for today? I learned. I know your language, your traditions, your beliefs, which villages to tame and which to burn. So I'll ask you once again, samurai, do you surrender?
Yeah, this is way after Genghis Khan. See when it said press X there, nothing really happened, but that shows the polish in the game that they want your attention. They want you to be watching to press X. So this last time I'll do this, just because Oblivion did ask about it before. So with Driftwood, we've actually introduced naval combat, but in space. So there is a lot of sci-fi stuff being worked into it, and so that's what we're doing now. And in terms of the game, the tabletop game we're going to be doing, it'll be out very soon. If you want to know a fantasy game, we're doing one called Talon. And that is on the channel as well. And if you send an email to me, I can get the rules to you on the full setting. That's finished. So it was always going to be Talon first, get that finished, and then finish off Driftwood. And I'm just waiting for my creative juices to start flowing on Driftwood, and then I'll get it finished. But yeah, in terms of the Mongols, did they ever reach mainland Japan? No, that is the answer to that. They did reach Tsushima and Outer Islands, and then they devastated them. And they did almost make it to Japan, but the kamikaze, as in the two separate storms off the coast of Japan that wrecked the Mongol ships. And the Mongols, they did this twice, once in Japan and once in Europe, where they were about to gallop in and just start killing everyone and taking over. But the Khan died. And so they had to go back to for a Kalratai and to try and elect a new Khan, which basically brought everything to a halt. So they never actually made it to Japan. I think skirmishes did happen on mainland Japan on the beach, but they didn't actually get to the point where they were invading and taking over castles and towns and things. That never happened. Fortunately for the Japanese, but unfortunately for history and fans of military history, even though that would have resulted in a load of deaths. Obviously, that's terrible. But in terms of coolness of seeing two warrior states go at each other. That would have been really interesting. But yeah.
How did I get here?
And I agree, this is AAA. This is what AAA should be like.
Mongols.
Even though, actually, it's not AAA though, guys. It's Sucker Punch. And whilst they... Oh, can I get down here? And whilst they are a very good studio and have done really big games before,
Back here. Maybe they have my sword.
they've not done huge games before. So I think they've got his sword, which is why he wants to go in there.
Someone was sharpening their blade. A warrior. My armor. Broken. But better than nothing.
Can I go outside? Oh, Jesus.
Now! How are your wounds? Can you run?
I think so. Where's my sword?
Not here.
You're on! Here!
I'll take care of this. Please, hide. Oh, don't hurt me!
Shield Lumini! Price!
Please take it.
Who are you?
I'm Yuna. You want your sword? Follow me.
They certainly did, Dave. They did fight European knights. There was the battle of... oh my god, I've forgotten the name. Anyway, they fought Russians, and they fought mainly Russians and some Polish as well,
For the
knights.
Mongols to conquer half the island. No. Shh. Not now. Shit. Get down.
Let's move.
This way.
Yeah, I don't think Austrians were a thing back then. Holy Roman Empire, yeah, but not Austrians.
Nothing we can do for her.
But I can save the others. Lord Shimura was with me on the battlefield.
Jito, forget him.
I've got a bit of a crush on old Yuna here, to be honest with you. I didn't at the start, but as the game goes on, she grows on you.
Lord Shimura is my uncle.
You're Jin Sakai? The Jito's nephew?
I have to know. Did he survive?
I think so. The Mongols took him prisoner.
Where did they take him?
East, along the coast.
Toward Castle Kaneda. They must be holding him inside, celebrating their victory. I could take them by surprise.
You'll be killed.
Or I'll rescue Lord Shimura. Then help him drive the Mongols into the sea. He can contact the Shogun, call for reinforcements.
I didn't nurse you back to health to watch you throw your life away.
Why did you save me?
I couldn't leave you to die. I need your help.
Lord Shimura can help our whole island. And he's the only family I have left. Let's move.
Yeah, Prussia wasn't a thing till like Napoleon's time, basically. Very late medieval, but mostly Renaissance.
Bridges.
Come on, we can't help him now.
Oh, Jim went straight for that crotch there. Like, yes, straightforward.
Armed for battle.
They've been riding across the island, taking slaves, killing the weak. Through here.
Move.
Shit. We cleared the road. If we cross, someone's bound to see us.
I'll take that chance.
Wait. God. Come on.
I'm with you. Go. I don't know how that guy didn't see us.
Gods.
We'll take the rooftops. Up here.
You climb roofs, scavenge battlefields. You're a thief.
When I need something, I take it.
Like my katana.
I traded it for food and medicine.
You what?
Don't worry. We'll find the buyer. Get your sword back. Got a long ride ahead. Take whatever supplies you can carry.
This is someone's house.
And they're not coming back.
So supplies is what you use to basically upgrade your gear and stuff in this game. You don't use it to eat or anything. I hope with Ghost 2 they do that. They expand it and they have you like need to eat and stuff.
Here.
It is one instant purchase for me though. Ghost 2.
Traded your sword to lives just up ahead.
Okay, I love how I'm sneaking, but you're not, so I may as well.
Shit. Bastards found it.
Stand watch. I'll search the house. It will answer. It must be here.
Where is my sword?
I am Jin Sakai, nephew to the great Lord Shimura. And I am no coward!
Your enemy is no match for you.
But
You still lack control.
I was practicing.
With your father's weapon? The sword of Clan Sakai has saved lives and ended wars. Who did this to you?
No one.
I will teach you to defend yourself.
I know how to fight.
To master your blade, you must first control your emotions.
I can do that, Uncle.
Show me. Let's see what you've been practicing. Try to strike me.
Yes, Uncle.
Attack! I am ready.
How does the PS4 do this? Look at this place. Like,
Try to strike me. It is your turn to attack, Jin. Well done. If you'd fought like that, your attacker would not have bruised you so easily.
It wasn't a fair fight.
Imagine he's returned to finish what he started. And he'll use every dirty trick he knows. How will you defend yourself?
He's big, but I'm quicker. I'll stay out of his reach. Wait for him to get tired. Then drop him with one strike.
Good. A samurai must always fight with patience and discipline, even when his opponent resorts to trickery.
I'll remember, Uncle.
Now, break through my defenses. Show me Jin Sakai is a warrior of great courage.
nope. Beat the shit out of him.
Enough! I yield.
You let
Stop.
me win.
Stop giving me ideas, Oblivion.
If you held the real sword, I would be dead.
Really?
I would never lie to you, Jin. Now for a change, try to block my attacks. I will not go easy on you. Hold your blocking
Ooh.
form.
Smacked him in the fucking face. Now, this is what I mean by the difference between Valhalla and this. Like, there we go. You gotta time it so well, but the reward is there. You know, it's that good of a.
I'm sore. Can we take a break?
We're not finished yet. Find your resolve and fight through the pain. Good. It's time you learn to parry. Wait for me to make the first move. Once I strike, block my attack. Fine parry. You must
Ow.
parry before I strike.
You gotta watch the movements of the person.
Good form, Jin. You're improving.
Need to catch your breath?
It'll take more than a child to knock the wind out of me. Now then, let's see you defend against a spear.
Hey, Steve.
Dodge my spear, then follow up with
Holy
a
shit.
counterattack. Good reflexes. Excellent counter. Excellent dodge.
Shit.
Dodge, then counterattack. You have a small opportunity to strike. Use it.
It's just so Moorish, this game, man. It's so Moorish.
There is no weapon, no warrior you cannot overcome.
Thank you for these lessons, Uncle.
We are not finished yet. Jin Sakai, will you honor me with a sparring match?
I wouldn't want to hurt you.
If you're that confident, let's make this interesting. The first to land 5 strikes gets to choose dinner.
I hope you like octopus.
Ooh,
Well
shit.
struck, Uncle.
Very good. Before we eat, I have one last question. For generations, our families have lived by a code. Tell me the virtues that guide us.
Loyalty to our Lord. Control over our emotions. And
You know this.
honor. To fight bravely and uphold the legacy of Clan Sakai.
Those are your father's words. What does honor mean to you?
I guess... protecting people. The ones who can't fight for themselves.
You have a good heart. But first, we must show everyone that we serve our Lord with courage, integrity, and self-control.
You say that like it's easy.
It's never easy, Jin. I struggle with it every day. But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code and to ourselves. That is the meaning of honor.
Ach, not Herr Samurai.
Good. You found your sword.
Where can I find a horse?
The stables aren't far. This way.
Put the sword away, Jin. Jin, put the sword... Never mind. He likes his sword.
More riders.
Islands crawling with them.
Where are the stables?
Behind that burning farmhouse. Follow me. We can get close, slit their throats, and kill them without a sound.
Without honor, I will not break my code.
Face me, invader!
Yeah, I know.
It's close.
We can't save everyone.
I'm done running, and I can finally help.
Damn it!
I will read the chat in a moment.
Don't let anyone escape.
Son of a bitch. God, it just looks painful, dude. I love it. It looks painful.
Thank you, my lord. They said all the samurai were dead. Do you have somewhere to hide? I heard Golden Temple might be safe. Go. Stay off the roads. And guard your son with your life.
Absolutely love it.
You risked your life for them.
They couldn't defend themselves. And I can't let more of our people die.
They're not the only ones who need you. My brother. The Mongols took him.
That's why you saved me.
Taka is my only family.
And Lord Shimura is mine.
Please. I just want my brother back.
I'll help you find him after I save my uncle. I promise.
I'm coming with you. Stables are just up ahead.
Well, if you here's a thing on that you just said there, Oblivion. In the Scorched Earth, which is the setting in which we're going to be playing the game that I've just written, Talon, we're playing the game in Britain, in a place called Caeland, which is this world version of Britain, because essentially The setting is Earth, but just fucked up by magic and gods and things. But Japan exists because it's our world. It's Earth, and it's called Nihon, which is the Japanese ancient word for Japan. And so, you know, if you wanted me to, I could develop a game in that setting, because the samurai in Scorched Earth are basically they're like samurai in what we have here, but more turn up the Neo sort of powers, you know, and turn up like the Oni, like the demons of Japanese folklore. And also Japan is rife with carnivorous dinosaurs, so a lot of high class samurai ride into battle on dinosaurs, which is why they were able to hold off that setting's version of the Mongols, which are called the Asunda, which are these massive horned dudes that are basically dragonborn. But you know, I'll get into that another time. But yeah, if you fancy, I could do that. It wouldn't take me very long. Shit, I didn't realise we were doing. Okay, fine, whatever. Ah, fuckers. God, he just smacks him in the throat with it. Jesus. It just looks really bloody painful.
They're samurai horses. A few we didn't take into battle.
Lucky for them. And us. Which horse do you want?
Sorry guys, but we've always got to go with Kage. Good to see you again, old friend. It's not the entire journey, is it? Could you take him away from me? Yes.
Easy there.
He suits you.
And he needs a name. Kage, born from the darkness.
Leave it with me. I'll have something by Monday. Let's experiment. Let's see how quickly I can write a game for you. It'll be ready on Monday. Tell you what, if I do it for Monday, all I ask is that you support me on Patreon. That's all I ask for. I'll do it for Monday. And if I don't do it for Monday, you don't owe me a penny. And pay what you want, by the way. It's not like I want this. Just pay like £2 or £1.50p. I don't mind.
We could cause a distraction. Sneak in.
No. We walk in the front gate. Khotun Khan set fire to our best swordsman. Humiliated my uncle. Butchered the warriors of Tsushima. I'm going to repay his kindness.
By repeating the same mistakes that got your friends killed.
That's what the Mongols will think. But this time, I'll strike first. Wait here until I finish them.
Yeah, you put that fine looking ass over there.
I've come for Lord Shimura.
Let's do this. Who next? Son of a bitch, I was far too arrogant there. Fuck you.
You did it.
Don't sound surprised.
What's all that noise?
Not sure. The Mongols fired them off at the beach.
It's blocking. And I like that about this game as well. Like your allies aren't useless. Like they actually do kill people. Which is really cool. That's alright, Oblivion. worry about it. I just won't do it for Monday then. I would have rushed it if you'd like. That's what I would have been doing. Shit. I think I'm gonna die anyway. I was looking at my phone. That's what happens with Ghost, though. I was looking at my phone. Yeah, as I said, like, you don't need to. As I said, it's not like I'm not going to be like, you know, give me £10. It'd be like 50p or anything like that. Yeah, you don't need to, but you don't need to. It's okay. It just means I won't rush it. But I will do it. You know, I just won't do it for Monday.
What's all that noise?
Not sure. Mongols fired them off at the beach.
Because I was always going to do it anyway, really. As it's part of the setting, and it's something that people might want to play, so. See you later. Another one. Why did you come in one at a time?
Keep moving! We can't retreat!
Whoa.
We can't keep going.
I have to. Fall back.
Alone?
Keep the path clear. When I find Lord Shimura, we'll need a quick escape.
I'll get the horses ready.
Do it. If I'm not back soon, ride for the forest.
Oh, I'm reading the bloody text. Stop it, game. Yeah. Thing is, game, like, me doing that and breaking the defense just opens me up at this moment in time. Alrighty, let's do this. Who's next? If you have the means, guys, do get this game. Honestly, like, we need to support developers like this who just put this much effort into things. Because honestly, I can't even tell you how fun this is. Fuck you. Imagine being hit by one of these things. It just like when I'm playing Assassin's Creed, it's like you're whacking a punch bag with your sword. But when Jin kills people, I feel that I'm like, oh god, that looks really painful. Because they're real samurai cuts, like they're actual, like to the throat, to the eye. I thought I had my sword out. Whoops. Don't have time to watch you die, man. Sorry. Dodging arrows. What the? he just slowly backs up. No, 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 no. Not today.
Who will fight?
Ujuk, Sovaku, Alaruki.
Who next?
Jin Sakai, nephew of Lord Shimura. I have come to avenge his honor.
Jin, your uncle has told me much about you, Jin Sakai. I will show him his nephew, broken and humiliated, begging to join the Mongol Empire. Jin! This is your time, Lord Sakai. I'm here to learn.
Ow, son of a bitch.
Your uncle is watching. Submit, Lord Sakai. Slit your throat.
Ah! Jesus. Ow! Hit me anyway. Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
Enough. Surrender. Show your uncle how easily he can bring peace to your home.
He was. Yep.
Save yourself.
I think Khotun he's based on a Mongol general at the time.
I failed. Again.
From the making of, anyway.
Father.
Jin. Help me.
Lord Sakai. Young master, it's time.
I'm coming, Yuriko.
The whole island has come to mourn your father.
Can't you send them away?
You must face them, Jin. You are now the master of Clan Sakai.
Yes.
You're not alone, Jin. Your father is the wind at your back. Your mother, the birds in the trees.
And Uncle?
He will tell you at your father's pyre.
Thank you, Yuriko.
If you ever need guidance, Clan Adachi will help you.
Ah, okay. Cool. So at this point you don't know who these guys are, but I now know who they are. It's cool.
Your father protected the people above all else. A true samurai.
couldn't save him. I was a coward.
Jin, you are a samurai.
He died because of me.
Your father fell in battle saving his only son. His reward is a warrior's death. Now you will carry on his legacy. Your father's spirit resides within this blade. He is always with you. Tomorrow, you will come to my fortress as my ward. Today, say goodbye to your father.
Just ridiculous quality, isn't it? It's phenomenal.
Father. How do I save him?
And it just keeps getting better because now we're being introduced to what I believe is probably the best introduction to a open world game ever, and that's the guiding wind. So there is no HUD in Ghost of Tsushima. The actual world itself tells you where your next objective is. Look at the way that the wind is blowing and the grass is blowing and the trees even. They all blow in the direction of your next objective. So there's no flashing things on screen. They don't want you to look away from the screen at any point. They want you to be looking at the world. And this is what it does. Let's do a bit of a run on here. Here's Kage.
Move! Come on.
Yuna.
Jin! What happened?
I found Lord Shimura. I could have saved him, but the Khan was there. I failed my uncle.
At least you're in one piece.
I swore to protect this island with my life. But now the Mongols have stolen our home, killed our samurai.
You forgot what it's like to fight someone stronger than you. To feel weak. Sometimes when you're staring death in the face, you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
The Khan expects to fight a war against the samurai. He will anticipate our every move, unless we find new ways to surprise him. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura, and retake our home.
We'll need some help.
Raiders. The Khan's attack dogs.
There's too many of them! Hide! In the grass!
I went to get on the horse then. I was wondering why it was running away from me.
They must be searching for you. Bastards scared off the horses.
They're samurai mounts, trained to return to their masters.
Hey. See?
Nice trick. The Mongols must be hunting you.
We should split up. I'll draw their attention while you escape.
I'm not leaving your side until we've saved my brother.
First, I need to find more allies. Trained warriors. Like Sensei Ishikawa and Lady Masawadachi. They can help.
My brother can help too. Once we save him, you'll have the island's best blacksmith in your debt. He'll make whatever tool you need to save your uncle.
Something to scale the castle walls?
You dream it, Taka can make it.
Where are they holding him?
He was captured near Kechi.
Ride there and ask around. I'll join you soon.
Taka won't last long in the Mongol cage.
Yuna, we will save your brother.
And your uncle.
Yeah, if there's a more epic intro to a game than that, first hour and a bit, I don't know if there is one. You have to enlighten me. Let's have a look at the chat. So, so the word samurai, Dave, it actually means service. It actually means service or to serve, or serving. You know, that's what it means. So they weren't really national police force. You had the there were other people for that in Japan. They weren't really law people. They were more think knights. A lot more knight than chivalric knight in Japan, basically, rather than. But trying to equate the two is a misnomer anyway, because they're just two totally different things and two totally different cultures. But yeah. Ronin were samurai without masters. So here's the thing that movies tend to not show you a lot, is that in movies, like, every time a samurai loses a fight, he immediately commits suicide, or he can't live without honor. That wasn't true. Japan was actually a nightmare Game of Thrones style backstabbing place. Okay, look at. Can you just look at my horse's hooves for a second? How ridiculous is this? Like, Red Dead 2 was really good for detail. What that is like. This changes as well. So these are pebbles here, and they're the same color as well. So if I go on mud, it'll be just amazing. Anyway, I'll stop looking at the game. And so yeah, as far as I'm concerned, like movies do a really poor job of like getting across what the samurai were. Yes, if you suffered ultimate defeat, so that if there was a defeat that you couldn't get away from, that basically meant that your lord was dead or you were going to die, then yes, you would commit your seppuku. You would kill yourself. It was as much to deny the enemy the honor of killing you or the humiliation of killing you and riding around with your head as it was, making sure that you made a good end and you did your duty as a warrior, sort of a thing. Where samurais weren't falling on their swords when they lost every single battle. There were samurais who lost a lot of duels, for instance, like Miyamoto Musashi. When he was younger, he'd lost almost every fight he was in. He never died. Like, he never fell on his sword. He fought at the Battle of Sekigahara, and then went on to win every single duel he was ever in because he was in this Zen moment. He was like, if you listen to Sun Tzu, he was basically the embodiment of that. Like, he was amazing at getting inside people's heads. There's one time with Miyamoto Musashi when he was fighting one of the best swordsmen in the Takeda clan, and he turned up 3 hours late, and he wasn't even a samurai at this point, and he just turned up 3 hours late with a broom handle, and the guy was so enraged he just rushed at him, and he sidestepped him and just beat him to death with this broom handle to win the fight. Just literally beat him to death. It just like, yeah, I agree, Dave, about the flashing yellow thing. Yeah, incredible. So I'm going to carry on for a little while longer because, I want to. We'll carry on for another 20 minutes or so. But I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll do a lot longer tomorrow because it's only tonight where I came on a little bit later just to see if there was any interest in what the game is and me playing it. If there is, then I'll definitely do more of it. Mainly because they're ridiculously elegant and they get across so much meaning in so little words. I'm not a person who likes long poetry or verbose poetry or anything like that. But haikus just tell that there's so much meaning in such a little 21 words. So much meaning in them.
Reflection. Growth that shelters all it sees. We rise together.
Yeah. So you actually get a unique headband for every haiku you do, and it has your words engraved in it, which is really cool. Words that you chose. And the wind guides. So I'll tell you what, we've done about an hour. I'll call it there, and I'll come on a lot earlier tomorrow. So we'll be on around 11 p.m. rather than this late. But cheers for watching, guys. It's been amazing. And I'm carrying on full playthrough. I'm determined to do this because I love this game. And, you know, it's just fantastic from start to finish. So, loving it. I'm going to save it here. And I will speak to you tomorrow. Again, I normally start the stream and I leave it running for about 5-10 minutes just so you can actually see that I'm online. So, you know, keep an eye out, and if you get a notification from me, you know, I'll be online. But yeah, only an hour and a bit tonight, but tomorrow we'll be doing a few hours at least because I'm already hooked. So there you go. Cheers, thank you very much. Speak to you later.